shall we transition? Speaking of NBA.
Let's talk about the grown-ups.
Let's talk about the grown-ups. So the Cavs defeated the Pacers in double overtime, and I think most of the conversation was about LeBron and Tristan Thompson. So we see them interact very, very intensely on the.
Absolutely.
When I hear LeBron apologize afterwards, what does that say to you about this team? Listening to LeBron, the greatest player in the world, apologize about his behavior.
I think
there is something about feeling like I owe LeBron something for my money.
Sure.
There's something about feeling like I owe LeBron for always standing in the gaps for me when when the team may or may not have believed in me. So that tells me that looks like a healthy team.
Watch the Sandlot, right?
Yeah. My bad for just so many things on the show here, guys. I love you. Thank you, producers all. Tony, I love you too.
Sources tell Adam Peterson now, in light of his comments and in light of what you reported about them passing on Joe Mixon to zero-tolerance policy, how does all of this square up?
Let's start here, that if the Patriots do want to sign Adrian Peterson, it's going right to the top level. It's going to have to be signed off on by ownership, Robert Kraft, son Jonathan Kraft, which is not the case for every single transaction. Just the run-of-the-mill maneuvers are not necessarily, Bill Belichick and Nick Caserio have the implicit trust. I'm not sure the time necessarily heals this and makes Adrian Peterson's actions more. A little bit surprised, given what we know about Joe Mixon.
Yeah, I think you have to be. People are watching, especially about explosive situations like this, and being consistent and being trustworthy with what you say is very, very important. Otherwise, this is what happens.
But I think at the end, probably Garrett LeBlunt will.
Garrett Blunt.
Garrett Blunt.
Right.
He'll come back, so it'll be interesting.
Gentlemen, it's been great being with you.
She's the pride of North Philly, Dobbins Tech, and now she's a national champion coach. Dawn Staley joining us this morning on SportsCenter AM. And Dawn, I know you didn't get a lot of sleep. We saw you tweeting at 4 a.m.
Coach in mind right now that might be the lucky recipient of that net.
I don't. I want
stopping short in your playing career at this point. 25 years ago, your career ends with that one-point loss to Stanford in the '92 Final Four. How much of those losses as a player fuel you now as a coach?
Cheney called you on when you made it to the Final Four, so I hope you have the chance to talk to him in the next couple of days and give it to him that you now are our national champion.
this is what